Hey, it's Oska from the Frontrunner Colombo.
And Tom from the Frontrunner Colombo.
And Kat from the Frontrunner Nelson.
Oh, used it.
I don't know if we should redo that or just keep it.
No,
We should keep it. We should keep it. And you are listening to Run Spesh, our weekly running specialty podcast where we talk about running and running shoes and running things and the things we think about when we go running. And isn't it interesting that things and think are almost the same word? They just have a G or a K.
Yeah, but the English language is weird. I think we've talked about this before.
I'm still confused. I've just blamed dyslexia.
English is just...
Have we talked about the fact that that dyslexic is spelt so poorly that people who are dyslexic can't even spell
Yeah.
the thing they have?
They don't even know what they are.
I mean, I'm not even sure I know what I am. Like in general. Do you guys know who you are?
No.
No.
It's a journey.
We talked about this too, didn't we? Where you stand in front of the mirror and you get out of the shower and you're like, who are you? Who are you? Do you do that? Did you do that for your 2025? You know, your first shower of 2025? Have you showered yet, Tom?
I was trying to think when I actually showered on the 20th. Yeah. First day.
Way.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. No, I did.
You let water trickle all over your body
It was just after I ran, not before I ran.
from the shower head.
Yeah. See, this is the thing that... okay. This is a topic, actually. Do you always shower before you run?
No.
Yeah, no.
After.
Thank you.
Who showers
showers
before?
My brother, every single time, will shower before he runs and then straight after he gets back as well. And he does it the same thing for going on a bike. Like, bro, you're just going to go sweat and then...
Maybe you just like smelling good.
Yeah, but
Like,
it's
who's
just
he
wasting water.
expecting to meet? Yeah,
Wasting water, man.
he's the reason we have global warming.
Yep.
Does he listen to this?
Nope.
I can't bag him out there.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
I get when we lived in Wanaka and it was really cold. Sometimes I'd have a shower pre-run
Yeah, to warm up.
just to get warm
But not in summer.
because we were so poor and the house was always so cold.
Have a shower
Yeah.
and warm up.
Because
Yeah.
we were too poor to put the heat pump on during the night.
Yep.
But I've been there. But I can't say that I'm just like getting out of my nice warm bed at my parents' house
No.
and then jumping in and having a shower.
Yeah.
I'm going to be cool, bro.
Each
Yeah.
to their own.
Cool. So we've
But it just annoys me though, because like you'll be ready to go and he'll be like, "Oh, I haven't
Just
had a
gonna
shower
have a
yet."
shower.
I was
Oh, stop.
maybe that's why his Achilles is busted.
like, possibly.
Maybe his tendons are too hot to begin with.
There's something
Right
to do
now.
with. I don't know.
Thank you very much.
He's got something going on.
He's got more than tendons going on, but we don't
Yeah.
need to talk about your brother. So we've affirmed that Tom's had a shower in
I have.
2025. Kat, you had a
Well
shower?
done. I have, yeah.
I
I've
mean,
had
we ran,
multiple
like-
I've had
showers.
multiple.
Yeah.
Multiple showers.
I've had multiple. I've had more than
I'm a
one.
woman.
To confirm.
Well, okay.
Let's not get sexist.
Yeah, you're saying that men don't shower.
Yeah.
So when because we all do like multiple runs or activities in a day, do you guys have like your short shower time and your long shower time?
Yeah.
Like a
I'm-
long shower in the evening?
All my showers. Okay, I've come from a poor background too, and we used to run out of hot water, so all my showers were always really quickly, and so I've just kind of carried that
Yeah.
on. So my showers, I don't know, a couple minutes, but maybe once a week I'll have a long shower.
Maybe you could come and talk to Indy and Katie about that. Because
Oh, how long are their showers?
well, Indy has this thing where I have an everything shower, Dad.
Yeah, that's a thing now. Everything showers.
What does that mean? Like
They're
you
just
got
cleaning your whole body.
you
off,
are
Yeah.
4'1".
Yeah. How long does it take to clean
To wash your
everything?
hair.
And I'm guessing she's not shaving her legs.
Yeah. I don't know. But anyway, so there you go. I have a quick shower after my run, like in the morning. And then I have a better shower in the evening. Sometimes I just like to stand there because it's the only time someone doesn't talk to me. You know?
It's quite nice. Yeah.
Just peaceful.
It is.
Especially if I get home and the house is chaos. And I'm like, I'm just going to stand
me
here.
time.
Yeah. Sometimes I've even been known to run the shower and just like sit on the floor.
So Oscar's
Like
ruining
in
the
the shower?
planet.
Or yeah, like you're just running water for the sake of it.
Well, then because everyone leaves me alone. It's the only time I can watch the basketball highlights. And the basketball's driving me nuts right now because like the Warriors are just terrible. Even when Steph comes out and says they're mediocre, you're like, well, they're in trouble when you're big dogs.
That's not great.
So training, because this is a running. I always think if someone starts listening to this for the first time and the intro is like, and we're a running podcast, and then we spend 10 minutes talking about how many times we shower in a day, whether
They're
they
not gonna
listen.
believe us.
Whether they listen.
They might just, I don't know.
I mean, I'd listen to me showering. Be kind of creepy if there's cameras in the shower. I think that's illegal.
Yeah, it is illegal.
Yeah, don't do that.
Is it? But it's illegal if you film yourself and only watch it yourself. That'd be weird, eh? That's
I'm sure people do
That's
it.
some like Epstein shit.
I just haven't thought about that.
I mean, I only thought about it right now. Like,
No.
Nah.
It hasn't crossed my mind.
Tommy's going to set up the selfie camera later.
No. I'd probably terrify myself.
What is that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going there. We're going to stop.
We're going to talk about our training.
We're going to talk
weeks.
about our training. Who wants?
That's running.
That's running. It's the human locomotive movement we call running. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. I'm grinding away. Oh my god. For fuck's sake.
I didn't even say anything. Okay, so Kat's grinding.
Yep.
Yep, she's in marathon mode.
I'm in the depths of marathon
Marathon
training.
mode in the depths of the grind.
My training comes on Training Peaks every Thursday. And usually I'm excited, but last Thursday, oh my god, it's a big week.
What did Kirky give you?
Just like a bunch of double days. Like today, I did a 90-minute long run, and then I've got 40 minutes in the afternoon. So love that with work in between. The sessions aren't too bad. I did an 8K tempo around the Hag, and that was all good. But tomorrow's track workout is pretty tough. Got 10 1Ks broken down into like three sets really, with the last one being all out. But it's like 325, 315, 310s. And then, all out. So I'm actually shitting my pants for that one. So it's going to be fun. But, yeah,
What would you do if you did?
I'd keep going.
It would
in
really...
a workout?
Hopefully
or in
it's
a
raining.
race?
I actually wouldn't keep going.
No.
I would run away crying probably.
Find,
Never-
find the nearest
never-
bathroom.
It would
return.
really show up on the blue track.
It really would.
Maybe not on the
Hope
tartan.
it's
You're
raining.
not hiding anything. Eh?
No. When you've come out, you've done a few runs with the boys. Keep yourself company.
Yep, I'm trying to get out there and just have some company. It's a lot nicer.
We had a good group out on Sunday.
Yeah, Sundays was cool.
Me and you and Lee and Kyle and Ben and
Yep.
Chris and Paul.
Yeah, big group.
Big
You
group.
guys bailed early though, so
Well, no. I had to come to work, which I was late for, as per usual. I think Tom and I run on the same clock. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
island time.
I've been better, but my car broke down today in
Yeah.
the middle of the Papanui Road, so that was.
I want to know what
embarrassing.
it was doing in the middle of the road.
No, I was driving.
On the side of the road.
What
On
do you
the
mean?
left-hand side of the
Well,
road, not
like-
the middle.
Did it just stop?
It just because the cars are like Nick and Eve both have cars and they're away, so I'm driving Mum's car and it's got this fault in it, and it just clicks into neutral, and you can't get it out of neutral for like 10 minutes. You have to do this whole process to like restart it, basically.
Sounds like me in a 5K.
Yeah. And I just sat there with the hazard lights on and then pushed it to the side of the road, and it's just very embarrassing.
It is really embarrassing.
It's because it's a wee Fiat.
Yeah, literally. Apparently, it's a known fault in the car. So
And there's probably like 3 people in Australasia who can fix it
yeah,
because it's a Fiat.
yeah.
Did she buy it because it's like her name?
No, she bought it because that was her first ever car. She had like the old school Fiat, so she wanted to get a new. School Fiat.
they used to.
Yeah, it's like no longer manual. It's just Tiptronic, but it's designed to be driven in Tiptronic, not an automatic,
Oh.
which is kind of weird. But
So is it still on the side of the road then?
no, I made it. Yeah, I had to do the whole process to
Gotcha.
restart it and push it off the side of the road. So that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got to risk driving it home again.
yeah, I know. Well, I drive to the pool and then drive it home as well. So hopefully it doesn't happen 2 more times today. That would be rather shit.
Everything just takes 45 minutes.
Literally.
So, I know the reason why we bailed early was because I'd already run 20 minutes before I met you guys.
That's true. You had.
So
you were early.
I parked at Scotts Park and ran along the Esplanade Causeway. And then
People
met you
will be
guys.
happy to know I did warm up before the Mount Pleasant Hill. We went.
Yes,
we went.
we did.
Thank God.
Yeah.
So we ran from Barnett Park and then we
I
ran.
pray for your Achilles every time you don't do that.
Then we ran around the back of the causeway past my future house. Did I tell you guys about that?
Did you point it out?
I think so.
I wasn't listening.
We were running past, and it's like Beachville Road. Must be like one of the richest roads in the city. And I was like, picked one that I thought was kind of like average I was like, I want to buy that one. And then when I looked online at what it sold for last, it was like 2.6 million.
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
Nice.
probably not going to buy that one.
That'll do
So we ran there, and then we ran up Mount Pleasant, and you and Lee kind of ran together.
Yep,
And
we made it all
then-
the way out to Godley Head. Did that whole loop. It was
Yeah.
about 28k.
Pretty good. And we came down, well, so we were going to come down Scarborough Hill, but they've privatised the road.
Yeah, that sucks.
So we ended up having to come down the Scarborough Bluff track, and we're all wearing road shoes, and it's like switchback step downs. Chris was so mad at me. He was
Was he actually raging?
he was raging at the end. I thought he was just kidding, and then I was like, "Oh, bro, should we run down the Summers track?" And he's like basically get effed, Oska, and he just didn't talk to me for the next half an hour. He was so mad. He looks a little bit like a wounded gazelle when he runs on a trail, anyway.
I was going to say, it's
Not made for the trials.
not made for the trail yet, man.
So I ran 2005, 2006,
Oh, yeah, so basically
basically
what we ran.
28k. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and then I came to work for a bit, and then you tagged me at work, which was nice of you.
Yes.
And then we ran this morning. Where did we run?
Yeah, and finally it was sunny. We've had some average days.
Yeah, it's been
Christchurch
quite
has
miserable.
not been great.
Like it's supposed to be summer.
It's supposed to be summer.
feels
and
like
it
summer
is
today.
Sort of.
Finally.
A bit better.
Does sitting here in my crew hoodie.
In the sauna room.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. And so my week of training. How many K did you run last week?
I think in the 130s.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mostly in you were in the 1080s this morning.
Yep. 1080s.
Version 14s.
Yep. Oh no, this morning I was actually my old.
You're in
it
your
was
old
the
ones.
13.
Do you notice the difference?
Yeah, I do actually. I actually prefer the old version.
Oh,
Yeah,
controversial.
Controversial.
Do you think that's because the
Can't
14
say
has that
that.
big clef?
Maybe.
Did you hurt your Achilles?
No, I don't notice it too much that way. I just feel like the old version was actually softer.
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
So
Cat
Yeah.
likes it soft.
Oh, come on, New Balance.
Well, they've got some cool stuff this year.
Yeah.
We can say this year now.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, we can. It's
Buzzy.
crazy.
Crazy. I was quite proud of us for training the whole way through the period. Like,
It's like the holiday.
I was real disciplined. I was asleep by. I mean, I'm
I don't
old
think.
now.
Yeah, I don't think my routine changed at all. I
No.
mean, yeah, New Year's night, I was asleep by 10:30. It was great.
Mate, I didn't even make it at 10. I was
I
like
was
quarter
like
past 9.
2 a.m.
Were you?
Yeah.
Tom's the youngest
Here's
one.
the party. Yeah.
Where the party at?
No, well, to be fair, we didn't really do a whole lot, but it just ended up being a late one.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Went round to Matt's house and then went to town and reminded me why I don't go to town.
Do you know,
funny,
every
eh?
time we do that,
Yeah.
the only time
Yeah.
town is fun
It's so bad.
is it if you're already preloaded.
You have to be so trash to go into
Yeah.
town, I reckon. And I was just not on, like, I'd had a few drinks
Yeah.
and I was basically sober. I was just like, this is just not it.
Do you find that the drive-in sobers you up?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're like, So you're all at home and you're like, this is fun.
My
good
metabolism
time.
is so high, it just
Yeah.
burns off the alcohol by the time we get there. And then you spend like $60 on 2 drinks in town. It's like, what the fuck? Just not worth it. So yeah, we hang around in town for a little bit, try to get in. The lines were huge everywhere. And then we just left and ended up at the casino.
Win
I spent
anything?
$20 and walked out with $20, so
Perfect.
nothing. Had a very big win, which was awesome. And me and T were just watching him win. Me and
Fun.
Tonga just sat there and like, this is impressive. He knows what he's doing. We did not.
Just counting cards, eh?
Yeah.
Just counting cards.
No, we hit roulette first and had a big win on that, and then slots took some money, and then played blackjack again, and
I already-
didn't lose.
Some of those names of the casino games are so sus.
Roulette, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like slots,
I quite like blackjack though, because you actually have to, like, there's less
Pokies
element
is
of
a
luck
goodie.
in there, I feel like.
You what, blackjack?
Yeah.
It's 50-50.
Yeah.
Is it
No,
the same?
it's not.
Oh.
Roulette's more 50-50
Oh.
because you can go black or red and then numbers to get. But blackjack's just like, if you've got certain rules in place in your head, you can kind of get through it. And then if you're a genius, you can count cards, but that's illegal, so I shouldn't promote that.
Or gambling. We
Yeah,
should
or
promote
gambling.
Yeah. But I mean,
it's New Year's. It was the one time I've been there this year.
but let's be fair. Like, our training is basically gambling.
Yeah, pretty much.
We gamble 14 hours of our week, and then the hope that one day a year
Pays
We
off.
run
it pays
fast.
off.
Yeah,
like we
literally.
cash it back
I
out.
think that's why athletes like gambling. It's bad.
So what did I do this week? Well, last time we recorded, I had a 3K.
Oh yeah.
3K
yeah.
race out at Napunawai, and I tell you what, conditions were pretty good.
Yeah, because the morning was rubbish.
It was shit.
So bad. And then
still here
it
and it
turned
was
into
bad.
the stunning, sunny,
Afternoon.
calm day.
Yeah, and so lucky I didn't listen to JC because he was like, "Nah, the wind's
Yeah.
going to be windy till 10."
did
Shut
say
up,
that.
shut up, John. So I went down anyway. I hadn't done any race prep. I'd eaten like half a tray of sushi at 4:00. And then so I went to drive down there, and I was like, "Oh no, I'll go back and I'll get a caffeine gel. That'll be enough. That's like 40 grams of carbs and 75 megs of caffeine or something."
Yeah.
Got down the track. There's hardly any wind. It was pretty good, and it was like dropping. You know, I got down there. Met a lovely father and son from the UK who were interested to yarn with us. They'd been listening and following and stuff. So we were yarning with him, and then warmed up. Didn't really know what to expect. I ended up wearing flats, so the Metaspeed edges, just to try and keep my ankle in one piece for as long as possible. And what I will say is, we need atmosphere.
Yep.
It's so shit.
Yeah, there's never anything at those
We were
meets,
talking
like,
about it this
no
morning in our run.
music.
And
It's just a bit
So
meh.
you got a decent crowd because there's kids
Yeah.
doing 60s and long jumps and stuff. And so you got parents there, and then you've kind of got like supporters and stuff, people's partners. So there's a good crowd, but it's so flat.
Have a coffee card or something,
Just
anything.
just some music. Just play hits of the 90s. Like there's nothing offensive in there.
No.
And I'm sure you can do it till like 9 p.m. or something, given the residents. There must be some time cap or
Yeah,
something.
there'd be plenty of time.
But
there.
so we're down there, like Chris and I are joking around as we do, and like Alex is there and whatever, and we're just kind of having a laugh with some of the Talk H boys and the Crusher Shaving guys, and we're basically like singing to try and like everyone's just moods are so low. You're like, come on guys, like we had to run some track. Like,
yeah.
Does it feel stress there? Does it feel like people like
Maybe,
nerves and
maybe.
stressful, like anxiety or?
But like I'm kind of like, and this is a real big dance, and this is like a Christmas cracker event, like it's a handicap 3K, which by the way was pretty funny when Chris yelled Timmy before we started. Timmy.
Jeepers, Chris. Just not doing himself any favours.
I laughed. I said, that's funny. It was well timed. It was really well timed. It's like I think Craig was like, "You guys are the last of the handicap." And Chris was like, "Timmy."
Oh shit!
It was funny. Like it was one of those ones where it was funny. So yeah, we're trying to the point where one of the dads was like, "Did you guys take drugs before then?" It's like, "No, I'm just always charging." Like just trying
Eye on life.
So the handicap, I think the lead guy started 7.5 minutes ahead of us. There was some masters running 16 minutes or something.
Oh, jeepers.
And Chris and I agreed that we'd take laps, and we were being a little goofy. We were being a bit silly. I race walked the bend. Well, half the bend.
If anyone's got a video of that,
Yeah.
You want to see that? I ran down the back straight of lap 5 with my hands in the air like I was celebrating into the 2K mark. And then, I think we ran 8:32, 8:33. Honestly, I was pretty happy with that. Mucking
pretty
around,
good,
day
yeah.
after work, like no race prep, just chill. So I was pretty happy with that. And then ran an easy double, ran with you guys Sunday. And then Tuesday was the worst day we've had in forever, so we pushed our workout till Wednesday. And it was really good. We did track threshold in lane 9 in flats, like 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3 minutes. And everything was sub 3s. Track mode on the Garmin's pretty good. So I'm feeling pretty fit.
Track mode.
yeah,
super
I suffered
helpful.
through the weather on the Tuesday.
Well, I text man. I was
Oh.
like, mate, I'm too old for this shit now.
I thought about that, but I'd already organised to meet people. I was like, if I was on my own, I probably would have pushed
Yeah.
it back. But
No, and I really wanted to hit the paces, and I really wanted to go
Yeah.
to the track, and I didn't want to wear
Yeah.
spikes, and so
Yeah.
you can't really wear flats on a wet track. And
yeah, if it was a track workout, definitely.
yeah, so it's like whatever. And it was nice on the Wednesday morning. Wind came up a wee bit towards the end, but it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Like as we were doing, it was tough. Like I think we ran 8.2K in 24 minutes or something. Like it's pretty good going. Like with the reps. Yeah.
I haven't touched the track in so long.
I'm pretty nervous for tomorrow, to be honest with you.
Are you going to wear flats?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll wear them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't even. I know I have got spikes, but they ain't coming out anytime soon.
No, it's not a coming out party for you, Spikes.
No,
No gender reveal. No.
definitely not.
Strictly flat.
His and hers. Have you run yet, Tommy?
I've run like 4 times. Yeah.
How is it?
It's still pretty average.
What's the main?
No, it's just, I mean, I can't tell if it's still the same pain or if it's just the pain of having 2 weeks off when you're getting back
This
into
is the
it.
story of my life.
Yeah, just like when you're getting back into it and
kind
there's
of pain
always
is it?
something else sore. So I'm just going to keep going through like 2 days on, 1 day off for probably the next week. And then I'll just go 3 days on, 1 day off. And then I've got like 4 weeks till Wanaka. So
Have you had another glucose shot?
nah, not yet. Maybe Monday. I think I'll probably do one more because it did help it quite a bit. And it just seems to like, with the rehab and stuff, it should help speed it up. So
You got to get one of those. We were laughing at the access board. Access board. Like,
You
and
should probably get one.
do you know? So I've been really religious with it. I'm doing it every morning when I wake
Yeah.
up, and then I'm doing it every evening before I go to bed. And I can do the Copenhagen.
touching.
I can do the touch the toe.
Yeah.
I can like do the cross.
Wait, what number are you up to?
Well, I can get all. I can do
can
pistol
do 10?
squats. Yeah, I can do pistol squats now,
Ooh.
and that's just in the rear
That's
foot
a week.
control. Yeah, so and after the track workout so I was a wee bit sore on Friday after the 3K, but after yesterday on the track, I didn't have any soreness.
That's actually incredible.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like I don't know, maybe it's placebo.
I've been using the balance board, but it's not quite the same. So I've been like chucking little balls or something under the side so I can just focus on one side. Seems like it's doing something, but again, I'm not really running enough to know
Yeah.
if it's fixing or not.
Did you have the MRI? Like, have you torn? You got a tear?
Nah, it's not torn. It's not torn. It's just bursitis and a little bit of tendinopathy on the lateral side of it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so it's just sore.
yeah, just sore. Like, there's not a huge. I don't know that there's a huge risk with it, but it's just more
sore.
like
Just
I don't
shit.
want to be in pain.
Yeah, it's just
running.
shit.
Yeah.
I
So
feel that. Yeah,
I
I
need
get
to
you.
try
I understand.
sort it out before the race, and I'll just go into the race a little bit undercooked on the run, I think. But as long as I can get to the race when it's like pretty much pain free, that would be a win. That's kind of the goal.
And then just be able to walk afterwards.
Yeah. Like
Because you don't want to get into that habit of like,
going to a race and then
yeah, and
busting
then-
it up and then going back. Yeah, like I'll have to do a long run reasonably fast, I think, to beforehand, just to be confident that it's not going to get sore like straight after the race.
Do you chuck heel raisers in?
Yep, in
You do?
some shoes, but not in all of them.
Wanaka, the course, it's on gravel, eh?
Yeah.
What,
Yes,
shoes?
So it's a little bit nicer.
Bro, you stress
I
me.
just still don't know.
He doesn't know until the day off.
No, but this is the thing. This is my job now. I've got to test shoes, so I'm just in
Yeah,
the motion of
testing
testing
everything.
shoes. So no, I have no idea. I know. I'm keen to try that on one out. Logan's moving down. He said there might be some available in mid-January or something.
Yeah, well, we should have stock, shouldn't we?
Yeah, the strike.
Of the strike.
Yeah. I'd be pretty keen to try that. The other one that I'm actually quite interested to try is the Brooks PB one. Because the old model you had, and it was pretty average, right? Just because the foam was shit. But
so
the
shit.
shape of it is really
Was really
nice.
good, yeah.
So I'm thinking, I'm just going for. I'm once I find one that's comfortable with my foot shape, I think is honestly that's one I'll stick with.
Do you think
Because they're all the same. Like
do
foam
you,
and
do you think that we put too much emphasis on the shoes?
yeah, 100%. But I mean, we've talked about this, and I feel like everyone just wants the fastest shoe these days.
Well, they want to
Give me the
blame the
fastest
most
one.
tangible thing.
Yeah.
So it's like my Achilles is sore, it must be my shoes.
Yeah.
But it's like the one thing we need and focus on for running, though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. I'm basing all of this off comfort now, I think, because the foam's all so similar.
Yeah,
and
I
the
agree.
plates are all so similar. Like you're going to get the most minimal amount of increased performance from a different model. But if you're comfortable the whole race, compared to half the race.
Do Brooks have, Aussie have?
Yeah, they have some.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to write up my notes. Hold on. What do you need, a 10?
10 or 9.5. I'll probably go 9. Oh, I'll try Brooks afterwards.
Yeah. Okay.
I think 9.5. Yeah.
Because Brooks have been great with stuff in, like, as we, because I reckon our
And
write-ups.
it's another brand that's like,
Yeah.
we could push it.
Our,
The other one that you got is cool.
oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I just, the little bit of padding just rubs my perineal, and I've still got a small amount of,
on that.
yeah, like on the, and I really like the shape and everything, but the little bit of foam on the inside of the heel just hits the inflammation point of my perineal. It's like, so just
Rip it out.
Yeah,
just-
I rip all of mine out.
Yeah.
just winds it up. So, but I think that's the cool thing now about, and I think our write-ups have been really good.
Yeah.
Like, and people have been reading them, and you definitely, when I put one up, it's like people,
Yeah.
it's been interesting to see what happens when Kat gets her new job, if she stays with New Balance or not.
Yeah.
See, we need a female's perspective.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
But-
This is different.
Have to figure out what they're paying her and see if we can double it.
Thing.
But I think that's why like people respect us, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like,
Like mine's probably going to be different to Oscar's half the time, and then Kat's would probably be different to both of ours. So
well, what's interesting about the 1080, I hate that shit. To me, running it, my
Yeah.
whole body falls apart in like 30 minutes.
yeah,
But I think that's why it's so
Yeah.
interesting having different perspectives.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, one version of it was really
The
quite
12?
bad.
The 12
Yeah,
was-
was it the 12? Terrible, and that put me off it. But then,
yeah.
Yeah.
you know,
It's all personal preference.
It is. But that's why I think people respect their opinions, right? Because
Yeah.
we're going to write it as we, like when I just did the Mizuno one, it's like, here's what I loved about it.
Yeah.
And here's what I didn't.
Yeah.
And if you think the didn't stuff is going to annoy you,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
we'll
Don't
choose something
get it.
else.
Yeah.
But if you think you can live with the annoying little laces
Yeah.
and the wee bulbous piece of the upper, go for gold. Like, and we sold 3 pairs in 2 days. So
Yeah.
people seem to kind of like the idea. So what does your cycling and swimming look like? You learning to swim again?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, how's that?
It's
left
actually going
arm
pretty
or
good.
right arm?
Yeah, the right arm's slowly
You only
fixing
had 2
itself.
choices. I like,
I was like, I can't remember.
well, you know, it's got bad if Kat's talking about Tom's third arm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's not swimming straight.
Depends how tight the budgie smugglers are.
Extremely.
Could be like a
tight.
rudder.
Extremely tight. There's no movement. No.
To the left, to the left.
Yeah. No, the swimming's actually going really good.
In a box to the left. Sorry.
It-
I hate me so much. Sorry.
It's kind of weird because I was doing like sessions going into World Champs, and now I've just thrown away sessions and just doing like technique stuff.
Technique.
So it kind of feels like you're taking a back step, but I'll do a few hundreds every now and then, and they seem to have got faster with the same amount of effort. So that's a good
I
thing.
feel speedy.
Yeah, yeah. Like swimming. I mean, I think I averaged 128s or something in Topor, and then now can comfortably go like 120s, which is a good improvement. Ideally, I probably need to be like under 120s to be close to the front pack, but it's fixing itself slowly. It's just little cues, and I think it's just reminding yourself to do it constantly so that it comes normal, and not going back to the old way.
So I've been doing 1 day a week
Yeah.
out at Waltham.
Yeah,
And I've been trying to think about
Yeah.
like, my technique. There's too much shit to think about.
it's hard.
By the time I figured out, like, where's my right arm and
Yeah.
there's my hand, whatever, and then people watching on the video I made
Yeah.
myself look like Camp Hitler.
Yeah, it's tough. It's really tough.
And then you're like, I got to rotate a wee bit, I got to glide, and then
Yeah.
the timing on the other hand comes through, and then you're like, I
Yeah.
think I can't get my hand out quick enough, and so you have like Gumby left hand, and you're.
But then do you think you just start overthinking it completely and
Oh, yeah.
everything it just goes out the window
But
and you might as well just
Oh, no, but then
enjoy
some-
No, but
swimming?
then your form goes out the window and you're just dragging through water.
But
you're
then
swimming
some
like a
12-year-old
sea-
kid gets in
Exactly.
the lane next to you, and they're like, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, whatever. Yeah.
I think you have to focus on one thing at a time.
Yeah.
And then nail that, and then
Yep.
focus on the next thing. 'Cause you throw
until you know how to do it without
Yeah.
thinking about it,
Yeah.
and then you can move on to the next thing. Right?
Do you think it's because, like, obviously running for the three of us comes, like, we've all got our sort of gammy limb or whatever, like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
looking like I'm stirring the mixing bowl when I get tired with the left arm, but it comes so natural to us because we just ran. We've always just
Yeah.
run, and you
Yeah.
like, there's little things you can, like, technique wise that you can change, but most of the time the technique changes come from like the stuff you do in the gym,
Yeah.
the hill running you do, how fit you get. Like, it's not like you can't really choose your foot placement,
No.
things like that. Like,
Yeah,
they
that's
kind of
kinda-
tell you not to.
And I always think about that when they're trying to change your technique to be this like perfect robotic style. But is that always comfortable to run in? No. You're better to run
won't
it
be
at,
initially, that's for sure.
yeah.
You
As long
feel
as-
like a newborn giraffe.
yeah. I mean, so long as it's not like super inefficient.
Yeah.
I feel like if that's your style and you're comfortable.
I remember trying to come from football and then just trying to get a higher cadence sucked enough.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but then I think also too when you need to, more than just a single snapshot of like you look at your Garmin once, you're like, oh, my cadence was only 155, and then then it like you panic and you like overcompensate and then go to 190 or 200,
And you gassed it.
and you just feel like you're sprinting all the time.
Yeah. So the swimming's getting better. The biking's, I would say, getting better as well.
What are you going to do about your bike situation?
Yeah, I'm probably going to have to keep using the borrowed one for a while until I can afford a new one. Yeah, it's just a little bit hard at the moment. They're not super cheap, and to get anything reasonably good, you have to pay a decent amount of money for it. So I'll just keep doing this one using this one for a while. I might buy some new bars to put on it just so I can get more comfortable on it, because at the moment it's maxed out and you can't do anything more to change it.
And can we get Emily to fit you in it properly?
Yeah, I could do.
They might.
Should do.
Yeah. The fitting, I don't think the fitting's not too bad. It's just because of the bars I can't get the right fit.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so like if I get the bars out a little bit further, I'll be able to be more comfortable.
A giant torso.
Yeah, pretty much. Short legs, long torso. That's literally the problem. Like the seat is so far down, like it's almost sitting on the top tube, but I can't get out, like can't stretch out far enough to be comfortable and create power at the same time. So it's fun. It's fun trying to get it right, but we'll see what happens.
I credit you for persevering.
Yeah.
I probably would have given up. I think I only ride my bike when I'm hurt.
Yeah.
It's literally sitting in the office next to us,
Yeah.
just gathering dust.
Yeah, a few of the boys are like that as well. They're like, how do you actually... I mean, I don't find it too bad, one, because it adds a little bit something different. And when you go out for, I don't know, like 3 or 4 hours, you can ride with a bunch and just yarn the whole time as long as you're not trying to
I'm too deaf.
drill each other into the ground.
You'd have to put
Like,
we'd have to have like a portacom thing
Yeah.
That
for
would
me
be
to,
cool,
for
actually.
me to hear anyone.
Yeah, and it's handy having Nick on the bike as well. So I'm just basically doing his bike workouts at the moment. Sorry, Palone.
Palone's not listening to this rubbish.
No, he's not.
Nah, he's not listening to this rubbish.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Still got plenty of time to get better on that before Wanaka. Hopefully, I've entered in the invite race, which will be fun because there's no pro race this year.
Okay. So does that mean you get kind of get clear water?
Yeah, they'll have a separate. So I assume they'll start first, and it'll be a pretty small field, I think, because there's no pro race, so there's no prize money. But I think the deal is they're trying to get the pro race back for next year, so they still want people
Good
to
athletes.
come
Yep.
and like promote it, but they'll pay for the entry and the ACOM, so that'll help out.
Okay.
Yeah, so hopefully we can get into that, and then it will be like the first time we've actually done a race with people.
Yeah.
Instead of just being like time trial the whole way, you know. I mean, it's still somewhat of a time trial, but at least you get a swim start with people, and then you know where you are in the race and all that carry on. So
And you can kind of look at people's bike abilities and
yeah, exactly. So
cool guys.
That was
We'll
weird.
Nice.
yeah,
Someone just randomly knocking on the window as they walk past.
yeah,
So you're going to do that.
Yep.
You're going to London.
Yes, I'm going to do that waterfront half also.
Oh, nice. Was that
Start
Auckland?
of-
Auckland.
Yeah, so it's part of the marathon course. It's
Yes.
a bit different though, because it kind of goes out and back and out and back, I
Yeah.
think.
So we're talking. Sorry, those people were talking the Auckland waterfront.
Auckland waterfront half.
And it you're right. It starts kind of halfway out to St Heliers from town,
Yeah.
and then I think you run like 7 or 8K one way, come back
back.
past the start finish to 16K, then go back past the start
Yeah.
finish to 18K and turn around, something like that.
Yeah.
It's like 3 corners.
Yeah, so I basically needed like a certified course, and
Yep.
there's not many, apart from Christchurch, which is too close to London,
Yeah.
that I was like, couldn't really do that. So yeah, that was probably the best option. Otherwise, I was looking at the motorway half in Christchurch, but I don't know if that's certified, and also get a shit day in Christchurch. That'd be horrible.
Well, and it's like I did it one year. I ran high 65s maybe. It's a fine, but there's no competition.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Like Matt
I
was
feel
on
like
the bike
there'd be
with
no
me.
atmosphere there.
That was the first time I wore Alpha Flies.
Yeah, I remember that actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I ran pretty good, but anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna go waterfront.
So yes, that's early April.
Nice.
So that will give you like 4 weeks until London.
Yeah,
Okay, so it's not
works
too
out
bad.
quite perfect
Yeah.
actually. Yeah.
And so you're gonna try and get a time on the board for San Diego. Is that
Yes,
the? Yeah,
that's
okay.
the goal for that one.
So San Diego's are obviously World Road Championships.
Yeah, and our time's sub 76, which I think very manageable.
But interesting to see what happens for you with the marathon strength
I know. Yeah.
and a little bit of threshold stuff that you like. So you're going to go to the track tomorrow and do 10 by K.
Yeah. So we're still kind of keeping in some of the fast
Some
pace.
speed. Yeah.
Yeah.
That worked for me for Auckland, like to be able
Yeah.
to kick down.
And I feel like the half now is definitely nowhere near as daunting of a distance.
A few people have said that.
Yeah.
Like once you run that marathon, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, whatever.
Yeah. So no, I'm quite excited for that. Yep.
And at least if you get a little headwind, tailwind kind of combo, it's going to even itself out a little bit.
Yeah, I quite like that rather than like having half the race good, half the race bad immediately.
Kinda.
You get it mix, get a
Yeah.
mix of it. So.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I may be off to Copenhagen.
Oh, that'd be fun.
That's
yeah.
cool.
So I've been talking to them for the last couple of days.
Nice.
I was kind of looking for
When is that?
mid-May. So it's good timing. I was just,
Yeah.
I don't know really why I started to look. I was just thinking I'd like to run a marathon. Obviously, Berlin was something that I talked to Matt about and them about. I don't think Adidas are going to be able to pull through
Yeah.
and get me in that sort of sub-elite. And I don't want to be with the masses. That sounds real rude, but it's like same as you want the race. Like you want to be in the race.
Yeah.
Not that you're going to be in the 202 race, but you still want to be in the 215 or 214 race. So then I was looking at kind of the second tier
Yeah.
stuff, and we're going to start doing the Say Sky product. So I was talking to the dude from Say Sky, who they're based in Copenhagen,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Oh, our marathon's really good. It's like dead flat."
Yeah. No, it is. It's pretty fast, that one.
And it's normally won in about 209 with some sort of third tier East Africans, and then they've got a group of European club runners who will run about 214. So I think the top 10 was like 209 to 216. I was like, well, that's money, because I think if you can be in the race and create, like momentum and you like get big wide eyes with 4K to go because you're like, shit, there's a top 10 on offer here.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was just been chatting to them. Seemed like that I would be able to get a start and some assistance with the bottles and stuff. So
That's the main thing too. Is
Yeah.
just getting your nutrition.
yeah,
like
because
bottles and
you
stuff,
don't want to
otherwise it's
spend
freaking hard.
$5,000 to have to carry a bottle. Like it's
I was like, how would you even do it? Really?
you can't.
Yeah.
You can't. You have to use whatever they've got on course.
Yeah.
And you're gambling at that point. I think they use High Five or something terrible. So yeah, it's mid-May, which is pretty good timing with Christchurch half.
Yeah.
Like I think I'll be able to run the half, same as you, Kat, like try and get a time on the board. I'm 50-50 about like, obviously you got to run the time first. And then
Yeah,
you've got to
that's how
hope
I'm like.
4 other guys don't run faster than you.
Yeah.
If 4 guys who have all run 63 something want to go, well, then that's different. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I can probably think of 2 who might want to go, and then a couple who are kind of injured at the moment. They might not make it. So
Yeah.
and the window's so small.
Yeah.
I'm really annoyed that they didn't extend it out to like Gold Coast.
Yeah, what-
It doesn't make sense.
Because especially for a half or even like 5K,
Yeah.
you don't need long.
No.
You could run the 5K in like, because when is it? End of September.
September.
So you could run a good 5K in August, and then if you've got the money,
Yeah. Just
Like-
go straight
Yeah.
across.
so it'll be interesting to see if they get numbers.
Yeah.
I don't know
I
why
haven't
they
even
make it
put in-
so far out.
Because so what's the time for the 5K? Is it 13:40 something?
13:50 maybe or
I know
13:45.
The women's is like 15:50, I think. So
Oh,
it's really manageable.
Softish,
Yeah.
ish.
Let's have a look.
I mean, for our country, it is because it's all self-funded. So
Yeah,
they make the
it could be
times
race.
a little bit
So
easier.
I'm excited to. Katie and I were talking about taking the family to Europe if we can kind of pull the funds together and not build the deck we wanted to with that fund. We'll just go to Europe instead.
I like that plan.
Yeah, it's way more fun.
Making memories.
It's good timing with obviously the Nelson takeover, and if we do a bit extra work, for June and July, so it'd be nice to have a family time and then come back and get stuck in with you and make that work. So Tommy's got the
We're just having
having a wee look on the fly. Kat, we've got to talk about something, mate. I got to bring this up.
Oy, oy, oy.
I got to bring this up.
Uh-oh. I didn't do it.
You didn't do it. So,
Is it
Tom,
mine?
I'll ask you. At what point should someone remove rubbish from their car?
Oh,
Like, so we know, and I'm going to put this picture up. I'm going to put this picture up on the YouTube so people can see it.
Don't look.
Kat has a Nippy's iced coffee addiction.
yep.
She does.
Well and truly.
So she
I
said,
do now, but they've gone to paper straws, so I don't know anymore.
Okay,
What?
come on. Surely the straw doesn't.
what's wrong with the world? Paper straws suck.
Yeah, but the worst thing is like the Nippy's cartons aren't recyclable anyways. So what's the little paper straw gonna do? You know?
So you're not, because let's be fair, you've got an unopened one there too.
Yeah, that one's in the fridge, ready to go.
Really cool. So
Thought it was me.
she's got 4 Nippy boxes in the central console of her car.
That's like 2 days.
You've had 4 over 2 days?
Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
gee.
How much caffeine's in one of those?
Not much. I think it's like
A lot of sugar.
30. Yeah, it's more the sugar. That's more the
It's a lot
sugar.
of
So we were talking about that this morning. You're a marathon trainer and you can eat whatever you like.
I've
But
never worried about what I've been eating
What-
ever.
it's gluten free.
Oh, perfect. You can have
Reduced fat milk. That's
Oh,
so
that's a
weird,
shame.
eh? Reduced fat milk. Those 3 things should never be
No,
together.
but in all honesty, like Nippy's iced coffee is elite. There's nothing better.
So for anyone that wants to know the nutritional information,
Probably don't look at it.
so it's only got 2.9 grams of protein. So their thing is useless.
So why are you having this?
It
It's nice.
tastes good.
Does zero
why
nothing for
else?
you.
And it has more potassium than sodium. And this is diabolical.
A cat suggestion for today's show. We should talk about nutrition and fueling.
Feeling.
Love it. That's per 100 mils.
Yeah.
So if you what are those
It's
things?
$3.30, I think.
Oh, you get the middle size. You're not mucking around with the 250.
Do you know you can get a litre now?
Oh God.
Oh, yeah, the little boxes are
I mean, I'm
are
strangely
250.
excited by a litre of that. But if you drunk a litre, there would be 800, and no, it'd be
Wow.
80, 90 grams of carbohydrates.
It's pretty good.
Be an hour. For
That's
me
a
and Tom.
litre. A litre.
Maybe
of
we should do a
milk.
Nippy's chug competition.
Yeah.
Nippy's mile.
So that'll be one poll for this week. How many?
How many nippies is too many?
how
How
many
many nips is too many?
2.
3, probably.
Yeah.
3.
2's
Yeah.
enough. Yeah, you were right. 1340.
My car is actually clean, by the way. It's just the nippies.
I was trying to come up with a clever joke for Nippies, but I don't have one. I haven't got one at all. Anyway, so and then our poll. So our poll for last episode was, and I'll be honest, we forgot to talk about one, so I just completely made this up.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Was how to eat a banana. Banana was I just called it banana.
Peel as you go, for
Peel
sure.
the whole thing before you eat it, or
Sweet.
peel as you go.
Peel the whole
Can
thing.
I just say that eating a
Really?
banana is one of the most sexual things you can do?
Yep.
I'm not a
We all
huge
know
fan
it.
of bananas, eh?
Are you not?
Nah.
Oh,
Unless they're frozen in a smoothie.
bro, that's admin, eh?
No, you just get that. You like, if you forget about them, they go really old. You just peel them and then put them in a plastic bag. And put them in
Yeah,
the freezer.
but I can't even remember to fill up the ice thing in
Yeah,
the
okay,
fridge.
yeah.
Like, so anyway,
They might be admin.
What did everyone else say?
we had
'Cause
104 votes, which I thought was pretty good actually. 26 or 25% of the votes said peel the whole thing before you eat it. They're sadists.
Yeah, no,
They
that's
are
weird.
sadists. There's no way. And 78 votes said peel as you go.
Yep, they're right.
What I want to know is sorry for that. What I want to know is how much do you peel at a time, and is it okay to look at someone while you're peeling the banana?
I think it's not. You
Eating.
can't make eye contact with anyone when you're eating banana.
Could you do it in the mirror?
Why would you do it?
No.
after the shower.
Yeah, no.
This whole episode is me just asking Tom one more question.
Yeah, no.
How
I said no.
How uncomfortable can we make Tom? Okay, so here's the scenario. You're having your pre-run shower.
Yeah. Well, I don't have one pre-run.
Yeah, but no, that's what I'm saying. So you're having a pre-run shower. You're standing in the mirror with a towel on, peeling a banana.
Nah, I couldn't do
It's
it.
their eye contact.
I'd give myself cringe. Like, I'd
Yeah.
cringe myself out.
Do you have the selfie camera?
No.
People
okay.
would pay money for that.
They would actually. Okay, so that was it. That was our poll. So you peel as you go, people. Peel as you go, and with no
Yeah.
context. Context that doesn't sound that great. Tom can't enter this conversation because he doesn't have an account. What was your Strava recaps?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Oh, sorry.
Let's do it. I was actually meant to.
I'm annoyed you won't get it, Tom.
Just pretend I have it.
No,
Don't be a
you
loser.
can't
Just
pretend.
get it.
People were genuinely mad that
With it?
you didn't. Yeah, there's like comments on the YouTube channel like,
Oh,
did
how do
Tom
I get
delete
it
it
now?
already? Bro, people want you. It's how you're gonna get a wife.
Oh, how do I get it now that it.
You go to
Is it too late?
go to you.
That's a me.
Go to you.
I see. I think I'll get it
Progress.
when I get a
Scroll.
power meter for my bike.
I can't remember how to do it. You keep looking. I ran 7,500 k, which is 147 k a week average.
Fuck, it's pretty good.
It's like 21 k a day on average.
My average is probably like 40.
Yeah.
It would be something like that.
I missed 3 weeks of January from injury, and I took
That's
a
it.
week off after Auckland, so I had a month out. So I did 11
Damn,
months. I ran 7,500 k.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, Iron Man, Oska.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit like Robert Downey Jr. just an
Super suit.
asshole.
Super suit.
It's just there. Hold on. Oh, go
Where?
back. Go back. Go back.
Oh, now I've forgotten.
No, yeah. Click on your picture.
Profile. See your year in
Yeah,
sport.
she got there.
Woo!
But you have to do all the swiping because you have to pretend
Oh, wow.
it's
Let's all go through it together.
Tinder or something. While you find your actual stats,
Okay.
we had some YouTube comments about our
Shoes.
shoe episode,
Oh, yeah. What do people think?
which was I think everyone who's a shoe nerd loved it.
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, if I say so myself.
Yeah.
How do I responded.
Mac
So
seemed
here we
to
go.
like it.
So Bernard Redon, that's his handle, at best podcast yet. I agree, very on topic, and I managed to easily listen to the end and even a second listen.
He listened to it twice.
Yeah. So, bro, you're my hero.
Wow. We might have a
Uh,
new favorite fan.
Dorian, Christmas Miracle. Oscar staying on topic for a full episode.
It's a roast Oscar
It's a Christmas miracle.
Nick S. Burson. This was strangely on topic. ... lol. And then from Sean Mack. I buy most of my shoes from you guys. Now I'm watching you on YouTube and my wife is shaking her head and I'm okay with it.
Oh, no.
It's good. Okay, Kat, what you got?
I'm nowhere near yours. I was
Because I'm a big dog.
4,962 kilometres.
Nice.
Not bad for me.
But as-
Elevation, 23,265 metres. That's pretty good for me.
So what's Mount Everest?
Oh, I don't know.
Hold on. Mount.
Wait, when did you convert to road running? That would be why yours is so low.
2023 maybe?
Oh, no. So, no, you're like, yeah.
Did you run track
Uh,
at the start of the year? You did, didn't you?
this year?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did. Yep.
Yeah. So you wouldn't have been doing like 140k weeks then.
Oh,
huh?
nah. Yeah, probably like the start of
Yeah.
maybe like March-ish.
Just before
Started.
Christchurch.
Yeah, that's right.
So how many meters of elevation?
23,265.
So you ran 3 Mount Everests.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
How'd that go?
Woo-hoo.
So you could have
I ran
Strava so we can-
316 days of 365.
You ran. That's pretty good.
too.
I
What
did
was
not.
yours again?
I ran 7,500 k. I think I had 26 days off, whatever that makes. I can't remember. I don't think I actually screenshot it. I could find it.
See, the only reason I'd get Strava is just to try get KOMs on the bike. It doesn't interest me for running.
But I mean, but it's fun because you can look back on it like this and you go, man, I was a boss.
Yeah, but now I have to run more because now next year.
Yeah,
it
but
has
it's
to
all
be
right when you
more.
are a boss. I'd look back on it and say how shit I was the whole season. Like, oh man, I suck at staying
But
healthy.
you could do like total, like total.
I think it would just depress me.
So I ran 347 days out of 365.
That's
Oh,
good.
that's really good.
It's almost some Michael Phelps stuff right there.
Yeah. And then, so I ran 7,547 kilometers. I had 30,235 meters of elevation for a total time of 527 hours of running.
527.
So I think I ran for like 3.5 weeks,
Holy.
Yeah.
like solid, like hours.
That's
Bro,
funny.
bro needs a life, eh?
Three.
And the thing, but you'll be the same. That does not include our gym. Yeah.
And
Or my access boards.
Yeah. Cross training? No.
Yeah. My 10 minutes of core every morning for this, my pack and 8-pack.
Did you put your swims on it?
That doesn't include swimming, but I could.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just run.
the crazy stat we were talking about earlier today was Shannon's 51k a day. You're like, how many Ks did she?
What did I guess? Like 18,000 or something. 51.
I'm sorry, I just don't know why you put yourself through that.
Yeah, it is. Shit, I was good at maths this morning.
Dude, you were, yeah.
I was good at maths.
Numbers were on this morning.
I was. I guess the cat's new mortgage rate.
Yeah.
I was within about $300. I was
Pretty
like,
good.
That's crazy.
yeah, for the.
My brain doesn't work like that.
My brain only works like that. It's so tiring. 100 million miles an hour.
Constantly.
Before we talk about shoes, for anyone listening who for spring grind, we still have some packs.
Oh yeah.
So if you
Come
do
get
not have
them.
your pack, can you come and get them or email us?
Yeah.
I'll do another email out, but yeah, I think there's like 6 left. Even if you didn't reach your target, you still get a medal because, it's New Zealand and everyone gets a medal. That's how we do things these days.
Participation.
Participation.
We have a trail shoe today.
We have a trail shoe because we love our trail runners.
But it is a special trail shoe. Special.
To me.
Just like us.
Can we? Don't. Okay, shut up.
So this is Flavio Vienna's favorite shoe.
His last name, I love Flavs. And I know he listens. But his last name just sounds like a stripper's.
Viana?
Yeah.
Is it Vienna or Viana?
Viana.
Viana. Yeah.
Flavio Viana.
He raves about this every time he comes in the store.
He does. He loves it.
Yeah.
He loves his Metaspeed skies or edges as
true.
well. So what do we got, Tommy? What do we got?
Well, it is the Metafuji Trail
From
Asics.
Yep, Asics
And
Metafuji.
it is, quite simply put, their Metaspeed with some trail grip.
Which
Their old Metaspeed.
but
So
good. You would backtrack there.
Yeah.
Do you think meta means like metaverse or like metatarsals? I'm confused.
It would make sense if it
Makes
was
sense,
metatarsals.
metatarsals,
Yeah,
yeah.
but is it like
But probably not. I would say it's
from a realm
metaverse.
far away?
Yeah.
Do you reckon they got sued by Facebook? Because isn't Facebook like metaverse? Meta something?
Metaverse.
Is it metaverse?
Unless they trademarked it
Meta.
for some shoes. But yeah, it is 35.30. So 5 mil drop.
Midsole stack, right?
Yep. And 260 grams. So it's still like not crazy light, but I think that's just due to the tread underneath.
Well, once you start putting rubber on the bottom of that
Yeah.
thing, so
Max cushioning. It is their racing trail shoe. And we're always a little bit skeptical about trail shoes with carbon plates in them, just purely because like on the trail, you're not really running on a consistent surface. So having something rigid inside the shoe might hinder how you run. But Flavio absolutely loves it for running uphill, which is interesting because Oska likes not having a carbon plate running uphill, but he liked having that stiffness to push off.
Yeah, I guess if you're going up, you're quite towy, so
Yeah.
it would probably spring you
Yeah.
forward a wee bit.
I think if you're right up on the front, on the trail
I guess it
surface.
depends where you run on it. But yeah, full length carbon plate. It's just got the flight foam blast and it's shaped like the old Metaspeed Sky.
Yeah, so what this reminds me of is probably more of the magic speed
Yeah.
that we
Yeah.
have currently.
Yeah.
It's basically the current
Same
Magic
shape.
Speed shape and foam with a slightly different plate, like you said, out of the old Sky,
Yeah.
with the Asics grip
Yeah.
outside. And honestly, that grip is pretty good.
Yeah. No one's complained about it so far. So it's a cool looking shoe too.
It is pretty cool looking.
Aesthetically, it looks pretty sick.
I've just looked up the meaning of meta, and I'm more confused than I was. Yeah.
But yeah, in terms of like trail racing shoes, there's not too many. We have the Adidas one that's like in between that.
Tecton.
Tecton X, yeah. So there's not a handful, but sorry, not too many. There's a handful. So if you're into that realm of racing and you want something fast, then it's definitely up there.
I think it'd go well on like well-formed,
Yeah.
like so say like an Abel Tasman race, kind of a Kepler. I think off the top of my head, Belchy got a pair, and he won Kepler in a pair.
Yeah, he did.
It's quite a narrow, low volume fit, and the toe spring is definitely pretty dramatic. So the way that the midsole pulls up and the harder toe cap, like you touch the top of the upper. It's kind of a ripstop kind of upper.
Yeah.
Good cushioning in the back of the heel. The non-slip lace, which I like for the trail. So if it gets wet, it's not going to slip out. I'm pretty sure I've made a YouTube video of this already, so people will be able to.
Yeah.
I'll put a thing in the description. So
Yeah.
narrowish heel. It's got okay, like it's pretty curvy last. You want to be up on the midfoot. Like you don't want to be crashing down on that heel.
Tough.
But I think it's taken 3 years. And you know how last week we talked about we don't want our training shoes to be like our racing shoes. We don't need them to be. We don't need our trail racing shoes to be like our road racing shoes.
Yeah.
And I don't think people have, like, this is a pretty good effort and people have liked it.
Yeah.
I don't think we're quite there yet because people are trying to take what's worked on the road
Yeah.
Put a grip on it.
and just put grip on it.
Yeah.
And to an extent, some of the training shoes work well with that.
Yeah.
But I think, like, has someone created the best ever technical trail racing shoe? No, but you wait till you see some La Sportiva stuff for this year.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah, some of their stuff's really nice.
yeah, they are coming in hot.
Finally.
Yeah.
Because I've had the same 4 models for like the last 10
They haven't
years.
changed in a while.
No, it's just the Italians.
Yeah. But they're doing, that is exciting actually.
So I think they're going to
out
go.
there.
It comes with a pretty hefty price tag.
Yeah.
It's like 400.
360.
360. That's not terrible.
That's not bad.
Not
for
crazy,
a racer,
but still, yeah.
Isn't it? Well, do you know
How
what
many
that is
Ks
crazy?
would that get? Would that last year?
500 tops.
Yeah, I think
So
like
it's better than a normal racing shoe. Then.
yeah, because you're not hitting the concrete.
Yeah.
Like it's being a little bit kinder.
It's got more material underneath and it's a more rugged material on top, so it should last longer. And it has like the denser foam on the bottom as well.
So
Whereas it's not full PEBA. Yeah, it's not full PEBA, so you'll still get a little bit of use out of it.
Showing or suggesting an explicit awareness of itself or oneself as a member of its category.
That's meta.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And that's the informal. Meta is a prefix occurring later than or a succession to.
Huh.
Situated behind or beyond. So it's beyond Fuji Trail. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
that makes
like-
sense.
I quite like that.
Yeah.
Or
Beyond.
It's a step up from the Fuji.
Meta Fuji.
Meta.
One more above.
Meta speed.
Yeah, beyond.
That makes so much more sense.
There
we go.
We just cracked the code. You're welcome, Asics.
Yeah.
You can hire us anytime.
Yeah. They probably already knew
your-
that. We just didn't.
We
No, but
created
no
that.
one's ever said that. I've been in all the sales meetings for like 3 years.
Yeah, true.
I was thinking we could call our run reviews overtime.
Oh, yeah.
OT. Oscar and Tom.
Yeah. OTs.
Working overtime.
This week's
running
OT.
running reviews. So that's the Asics Metafuji Trail. Maybe we can make a whole thing where we have like overtime on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it's branding coming along.
That's actually
Branding.
We have to see we do our best work on the spot.
Yeah. I do my best work at 3 a.m. in the morning.
At least it's recorded. So
Yeah, I'll remember.
Come
I could be there
back.
forever. Do you guys sleep with notebooks beside your bed?
What?
Notebooks?
Notebooks. Oh, no.
Ah, so because my brain.
That's actually probably a really good idea.
So I have a little notebook, and because I'll wake up at 3 a.m. I love that my best ideas I'm looking my worst.
Yeah.
You know, like dribble it, fucking stuff in your eye. And I'll wake up and I was like, sit, and I'll be like wide awake.
Yeah.
oh my God, that's the best idea I've ever had.
Yeah.
But do you know what I reckon it is? And I'll admit this.
Mm.
People have probably already told me. Because you have for me, I have multiple ideas thrown at me all day, every day. And I can't process them all the time.
Mm.
And then, so I think then I go to sleep. I organize all of them. But then I might take bits of everything.
I like that.
And then in my dreams, it'll link it up in some sort of coherent state.
Here we go.
And then I'll sit up and I'll be like, boom. And the podcast idea was literally 3 a.m. in the morning. I was like, it all came to me.
I think you messaged me. I was still overseas and I was at a different time zone. I was like, how are you thinking about this right now?
I was like,
should be asleep.
and I was just, but most of my when we decided to make a website, that was overnight. And I remember messaging Judd at 6 a.m. and being like, bro, I've got this idea. We got to do it.
Yeah.
We have to do this thing. And the same with Macca's YouTube videos. And it was always midnight ideas. So
he's getting that good REM sleep.
REM. Well, apparently my Aura ring tells me I don't get much REM. I get lots of
deep sleep?
Yeah, deep sleep.
It's the better recovery sleep.
I'm up to 2.5 hours a night of deep sleep.
Yeah, see, that's good. If I can get 2, I'm doing really well.
Yeah.
I normally only get 90 minutes.
Because I'm 45 minutes of REM to 2.5, 3 hours of
interesting
deep.
So you're recovering really well.
Apparently. But it always gives me a really shitty sleep score. Because my REM's out, which annoys me. It's you sleep 78% good. I'm like, I don't need my mess tests back.
Yeah.
From yesterday.
See, I don't really look at the REM sleep though. I just look at the deep sleep. Because that's when you're repairing muscles.
We need to get Kat an Aura ring.
Pretty sure.
Maybe, yeah. I don't really look at that data. But shit, aren't I?
Oh, you can on the Chorus.
Yeah, but I don't sleep with my watch on.
Fair though.
That's annoying.
Because the watch is definitely listening to you. Yeah. Do you know what I find creepy is that sleep apps on your phone where it's we can tell you when you took a breath and farted and coughed. And you're like, what else? We're like, where's that going?
Yeah.
Is that going to the Chinese TikTok thing where they're tracking what we're sleeping? It's Tom looking up deep sleep right now.
Yep.
So our poll question for this week. Drum roll, please. Kat's got to go to work in 14 minutes.
Ooh.
Why have I written fishing line there?
It's a good question, Oska.
It's weird.
Can't tell you. Maybe you'll remember tonight at 3 a.m.
Actually, can I just say, how do all the mini golf businesses survive?
There's a lot, eh?
Every corner, it's
they're popping up everywhere.
Well, yeah. So you're it used to be dairies, and now it's just mini golfs everywhere. Do you know mini golf is not actually that fun?
I find it very frustrating.
You'd find golf even more frustrating.
I do, yeah.
Anyway, so we were talking about this morning on our run, Kat.
Yeah.
Should soft drink be drank? Should soft drinks be drank from a I don't know why I need to twang. I drank my Coke.
That's an American way to put it.
From a plastic bottle or from a can.
Yeah. Which one's more refreshing?
Can.
100% can.
Yeah. But glass bottle. That's the caveat.
If you had said glass bottle, I would have thought about it a little bit more.
But I still think,
the opening of the can is probably the best sound.
Can I say that the flow from a can is better than a glass bottle?
Yeah. I just feel like sometimes
Agreed.
the glass ones feels fresher because it's colder.
And you can crush the can also after you finish.
Do you do that against your forehead? What's the movie? They do that? There's a movie where they do it.
Rhino. I don't know.
No?
No, that's not the movie.
Idiocracy.
That's what's called. Yeah.
Stupid. So the question is, and I'll put it on the Instagram, plastic bottle or can for your soft drink?
It's a good question, actually.
It's a good question. It's a great question.
I wonder how swayed that will be.
I don't know. I guess we'll find out in 7 days' time. Do we have anything else? Oh, women's world record for the 5K got obliterated on the road. Subject to ratification. That'll probably be done for doping in 7 years anyway.
Yeah. What was it?
13:58
That's nuts.
or 55.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the men's 10K world record
30.
because the last one previously got done for doping. That's why it got eradicated. So
So how are we going to
26:30.
believe these?
Yeah.
This is getting ridiculous.
26:30. That's just absurd.
I mean, yay, how amazing.
What's 26:30 for 10? Is that 250s?
Faster.
2:45s.
Yep. 2:46 maybe.
Yeah, 15. So 4 into a minute. 8 would be.
Yeah.
Holy. That's
It's
faster.
Absurd. It's 2:45s or 2:44s.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Downhill
It's
course.
just scary. Like, can't even do that for 3K.
No, that is my 3K PB.
Like, it's ridiculous.
Like whatever, my 8:12 or whatever. That is my 3K PB.
Yep.
Holy hell. And I'm gassed.
Mm-hmm.
That was a funny race, my 3K PB, because Shittle came past me
You're like, fuck.
at 600 to go, and I forgot that I was racing, and I was so happy for him that he was like looking so good. I gave him a clap.
No way.
I was like, go, bro.
Yes.
And then I ran past Matt. It was 600 to go. I was like, would you fucking do something?
Yeah.
Move your ass.
And I was like, oh shit, I'm racing.
Yeah.
And then Matty T homed me down in the home straight.
That's the last guy you want
Yeah.
coming.
You can hear him coming to
Yeah.
the freight train.
Freight train's on the roll.
Yeah, freight train versus dad.
Crazy world records. They just get crazier every year.
Yep.
They do.
I don't know what to think of them anymore.
I don't think of them.
No,
Nah.
neither. Like you just see it now. It doesn't even be like blow your mind because you're just so used to it happening.
Yeah.
I will be. I take that back. I'll be blown away when someone breaks the 1500 world record.
Because that was dirtier than my dance moves in 1998.
Yeah, and they've been trying to get it for so long, and they've been so close.
No, so that's pretty good. And then obviously there was some good racing at 9 to 5s. Great race between
Yeah,
Julian
been told about that.
and Will.
Yeah,
and
good race
others.
from everyone.
Yeah.
It was. I think it was one of the fastest 5Ks on New Zealand soil in terms of like most people under 14.
7 guys, 8
Yeah.
guys under 14. Yeah.
Yeah,
And what about the girls? Kat, Laura won.
Yeah, it was low 16s, I think.
Yeah, it's
She had a-
16, 20 something.
She had a big lead.
Yeah.
The rest of the
No one went
girls.
with the pacer.
No one went with the pacer.
What's the
But
point?
Lacey
then-
Hilton paced really well.
She
and
did awesome.
Yeah,
She
like
should have finished it, actually.
Yeah.
She looked good.
She ran even laps.
Yeah.
And she was just running like 20 meters in front of everyone.
Yeah.
So no one went with her.
I think Laura caught up to her, and then that was at the point
Yeah,
that she
like-
pulled off. So,
Yeah. It's a shame when that happens.
yeah.
So was she pacing for 16 flat?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh.
yeah.
Or
So
something
weird.
around 16. Oh, it was something around there. But
What's the depth like at the moment?
the
I
woman?
mean, it's there. I
Uh,
think
yeah.
it's still start of the season, though. So
Yeah.
I feel like they just need a few warm-up
And-
races to get into it.
This is probably my ignorance because I'm old now, and it's weird when old men watch young women race. Are they more 1500 girls going to 5K? Because I know there was a period of time where there was
Yeah.
lots of 10K girls coming down to 5K, so that was their 5K race for the season was that.
Yeah.
And they'd peak for it, and then that's when you got your sub 16 kind of,
Yeah. No, I
times.
feel like, it's mainly the
yeah.
1500 milers moving up. There's also not a lot of 5Ks for
No.
the season.
Yeah.
So I think that's the only one, and then national.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
I might run Donny's.
Which is a shame.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. That
yeah.
one. That's quite good.
Need
The,
more. They need more.
9 to 5s or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, man. Oh, well,
What a week.
thanks for everyone for listening and stuff. Love you guys.
Happy New Year.
2025, eh?
Yeah, what's okay
of a new
before
year.
we sign off and let Kat go to work? what are you going to do different this year, Tommy? Gonna run.
Try to stay healthy, yeah. Literally.
Yeah, we'll check in on that in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Me, big year for me. I'm
No.
earning money this year.
Nice.
This year's the money year.
I'm getting my bag.
This is cats.
I'm getting my bag.
Getting coin, yeah.
I want to work at home less.
Okay.
Hmm.
Be in the
fair.
shop more.
Home is not for work.
No.
Well, yeah, I feel like
keep them separate.
at the moment, and I've tried really hard at this to have like Tom doing what you're doing, and then helping you get to the point where there's some stuff you can take from me.
Yeah.
Anna and Sam,
You can delegate a lot more
I can
now.
delegate a lot more,
Yeah.
and so I want to get to the point where I'm not having to work at 9
Or I'm
p.m.
not texting you on your day off saying,
Yeah.
how do I log into...
It's almost there. I feel like it's almost there.
It's almost
getting
there.
there.
But I got some big, and we'll after this podcast, if Tommy, you're hanging around for a bit, I've got some big stuff I want to try and deliver for 2025 because I feel like there's an appetite for it, and I've got some. I mean, I'm terrible. I'm always like, what's next? What's next?
Yeah.
What's next? But I think that's why we're successful to a degree.
That's the athlete mindset.
Got to
Always
try
looking
it. So
ahead.
that's what
Yeah.
we're doing. Go well with your training this week, team. Vote on the poll.
Yeah, vote on the poll. Drop us your goals if you...
Yeah,
Got
that's a
yours?
good one. Drop us what you want to do in the comments of the YouTube or Spotify. Spot your thigh. No, I got nothing. I got nothing. All right, edgy veggies.
Thanks for listening.
See ya.
Thanks for listening.
What am I?